Hey guys, what's up? So today we're showing top best jerseys for iOS 11, 12, 13, and 14. The first tweak is called Watch Sounds. And with this tweak, changes start notification sounds and vibrations of third-party applications on the Apple Watch. This tweak is called App List and allows developers to query the list of installed apps and provided preferences pan based on that information. This is called PoJav Launcher, iOS Dev, and Minecraft Java Edition Launcher for iOS. This is called Quit All, and one tweak to quit them all. Adds a button on top of your app or grid switcher. Once pressed it, click all apps from your switcher. This is called Download Bar 13, shows a progress bar for downloading apps instead. This is called Pad Grid, increase home screen icon grid size for iPad. This is called App Data, and view and access the data of your apps by either swiping up on the icon or from the Force Touch menu. Supports iOS 11 and 14, and you have these features right here. This is called Checkra1n, and it's multiple containers for your applications. And this is the light version of Checkra1n. It only allows you to do one application per time. This is called Emblem, and brings OS X inspired notifications to the iPad. This is called Etruria, and brings dynamic home screen layout configuration system for iOS users. This is called Springboard 3D, and tweaked by Acusio_RR makes your Springboard 3-dimensional. So this tweak has reached EOL, which is the worst thing you want to see, which basically means that end of life, which means that the tweak would not be updated anymore. Tweak was compiled for those who requested it, so that's really it. This tweak just basically brings your apps to 3D dimensional. So your apps are like 3D dimensional. Which is called Pullover Pro, and does not support rotation or biometrics. A small tab on the side of the screen allows you to pin an app over and pull it over to the current app. This is called Quick Swipe, and demisses videos in Safari. This is called Jellyfish, modernizes the lock screen, inspired by watchOS motion face. Jellyfish aims to make your lock screen more modern. This is called Notai X, simple notification tweak, block, replace from Evan. This is called Big Bang Ev, a simple Big Bang tweak from Evan. This is called Expanded Classic Screen with iOS 14 and up. Use a larger 414 by 736 iPhone 6s Plus resolution for classic apps on iPad. It's a great alternative to YouTube Reborn. It's called YouTube Killer, and this tweak is kind of just like Circube, YouTube++, YouTube Reborn. Those cost $1.99. The only downside, it's not that much money at all. As paying could be a hassle depending on which payment methods they support. Because Circube and YouTube Reborn and YouTube++, they're all free. Well, with YouTube++, you actually had to buy, get rid of the ads. The ads were really annoying. It's kind of like that with Circube, even though YouTube Reborn was like basically free. I don't think there's any ads with Reborn, but the developer stopped working on it. But yeah, this one costs $1.99. It's like a one-time payment, I believe, and it gives you all those features that the other YouTube apps would give you. YouTube Reborn, and YouTube++, or YT++. On videos, down videos, audio, import photos, import music, audio to music apps, block all ads, play in background, set video default quality to 4K, stream HD videos over 3G or 4G, stream 4K videos. So dark mode, pretty cool. Supports iOS 10 and up. Which is called libgc universal library for tweak development, because it's annoying to add a new library for every little thing. Which is called Use Snowboard, and this is a theming tweak, supports iOS 7 and up. Which is called Magma Pro, and tweak that lets you customize almost every color in the control center. And this is called Magma and EOL, guys, again. There's Magma Evo, so that one's I think still being updated, but Magma tweak is EOL and a life. Which is called Calm, redesign the lock screen with a new beautiful design and more features like weather and calendar. Which is called Flow-In, disable paging on Springboard for iOS 14, available on Titan Dev's repo. Which is called Digitnetic, and Floating Phone Keyboard and Calculator for iOS 14, available on Titan Dev's repo. Which is called Surge, low battery alert for iOS 14, available on Titan Dev's repo. Which is called Palette, add colors to your collection for iOS 14 on Titan's repo. Which is called Unique, paste your device's UDID from the keyboard for iOS 14. It's on Titan Dev's repo. It's called Complications, Apple Watch widgets on your iPhone lock screen. It's called Twitter theme support, add theme support for the Twitter app. It's called Doodoo, a lock screen redesign. I want to mention with Twitter theme support, adds theme support for the Twitter app. Next week is also added support, for Twitter version 8.72.2 something. Next week's called Disk Probe. Web browser designed to help you find a large storage, hiding files and folders on your device and free up storage. It's called Big Snooze, and Big Snooze buttons for alarm on the lock screen. It's called Fancy Selection, and take iOS selection menu to the next level. Supports iOS 14 and iOS 13.4 and above. It's called Nude Keys, and with this tweak, so with Nude Keys, stripes, keyboards, keys of all clothes, gives it a new makeover. It's called I Am Lazy, easily back up and restore your tweets. Supports iOS 13 and 14. It's called I Am Lint, and Lint's theme for iOS. It's called Copic 2, Nude Copic 2, totally redesigned, optimized One solution, only one solution to have contact pictures everywhere on your iDevice. It's called Call Log Pro. Now with iOS 14.8 support. Your call histories and delete call records one by one, or all firmware starting from iOS 8.0 and above. It's called Floaty tab. Make sure your tab bar floaty. It's called Deja Vu. Not before. How I know that? Because I do these tweak videos every day. Featured always on display, and also another tweak. I think it doesn't have a repo yet, but it does have a GitHub. It's called Deverser. Second E, like DE. That E has like something like a line over it from left to right, going up from left to right. It dumps SHSH blobs from your device when it's not signed. Pretty cool. It's called Shuffle. Organize your settings. I do apologize. I don't know why. I brushed my teeth and like a little weird. I'm talking a little weird, I guess I can say. I don't know. But this is a preference side app tweak to organize your settings into easy to navigate sections. It's called Watch Spring. Cool Watch Respring Animation. Watch Respring Ets. RGB style version of Watch Spring. I don't know what RGB. I'm pretty sure it's just like a fancy way of saying like it's like a colored version of it. So it's called libcs preferences, and it's a basic preference library alternative. Supports iOS 9.x to 14.x. CC support. I heard someone was having issues with CC support and with iCleaner Pro installed at the same time. But I love this week's CC support. Supports for iOS 11 and 14 as the ability for other developers to add their own modules to Control Center. It's called Fabric 2. Design your own lock screen for iOS 13 and 14. It's called Begon Sia. iOS 11, 12, and 13. Control your privacy. It gives you a Control Center toggle to enable and disable your microphone, camera, and GPS. Next tweet is called Ask Before Calling 2 and Ask Before Making a Phone Call or FaceTime Call. So, can turn on caller ID blocking on a per phone call basis. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.